It shows the horizon and the sun is below it. So what does that mean? The sun is small and close and even below that.
Yeah, so I have a question. So you're saying that it's always at eye level. So if you're on a beach and you're watching the sunset,
yes.
If you're laying on your stomach flat,
I know, right. And then you stand up.
And then you stand up,
yeah,
and it'll be below that.
Oh, of course, because that changes your angle of resolution. That's the thing. It just changes the angle. Like, see here? If I stand here, I can't read that. But if I come out to here, I can read it. It's an angle.
So
look, this is physics here. You get the angle, the straight line on a flat surface. It goes right on the table. That's reality. If it was curved, you get a little spot. That's reality.
So you're not.
So you got to test it yourself. Do not just look in books. You go out and test it yourself. I went to Wildwood, took a video of Atlantic City, 32.6 miles away, and I got street lights. Angle of, it's so angle of resolution.
So you're not taking into account if you could see the street lights. You're not taking into account the elevation difference between those two cities.
At 32.6 miles away, that should be 681 feet. Figure out a curvature formula, okay? They never teach you a curvature formula in school. They never tell you to take a field trip and find...
In geometry class,
yeah.
They tell you how to find the curvature of a sphere.
Okay, then do that.
Take your grandfather to the hospital.
Do it. Okay.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Test everything yourself.
Thank you very much. It was a very nice talk with you.
I'm Marilyn.
I don't just like yelling at people saying you're wrong. I want to hear their side.
That's good. Good job. Do you have a question? Anybody have a question? This is what you have to know. The 200 proofs video, and it's on that website, but here's number 71. You'll see everything on the video, and then you can just study it, and even if you don't accept it, it makes you smarter studying it.
And then how do solar eclipses work?
How does it what?
Solar eclipse work.
Everybody wants to go to the planets and the solar eclipse. Well, the Earth is not in between any of those things. There must be something else that's eclipsing it. Okay? See, this is really what it looks like. We're all inside of the dome. And there's free-flowing electricity. You got to study Tesla. Tesla was far above all the others.
Ready?
Yeah, just study those things. Okay? You can take that home.
Cool.
Did you ever hear about this?
I have. Actually,
What do you think?
I think the Earth is round.
Yeah, I think it's like a circle, like that.
So what happens if a plane goes that way? Does it reappear
Well,
in this
they
side?
get to about here, and then the military shoots them down because of the Antarctic Treaty in 1959, where 53 countries all signed on to protect Antarctica because
So is this
Admiral
the
Byrd
Antarctica?
was there and did exploration.
So is this the white spot here?
Yes, that's Antarctica.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's 60,000 miles. Captain Cook logged in 60,000 miles. But this is about 9,000 miles. That's the problem. On the ball doesn't work to recorded history.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. Like to take this home?
Can I have flat earth paper?
Yes, you may. I'm going to get more.
Yes.
You have your hand out because you want a handout?
Yes.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm being educated.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you ever heard of the concave Earth?
I have.
You ever looked into that?
Yes, and the problem I have with the concave is that there's a curve.
Yeah, it's curvature.
We can't find any curvature. That's the problem with it. See, they have a lot of interesting ideas, but it's still curved.
It's like imagine you're on a pole.
your own what?
In a bowl. Like,
Yes, yes, I understand that.
it's all around.
Yes, and that kind of goes along with this. Look, there is a dome. We do live inside a dome, but the surface is still flat.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think it's still
Okay.
curving upward.
Well, then you're not here to ask me a question.
I'll ask you if you heard of that one. so.
Okay. Have a good day.
Just out of curiosity, how do you explain this to somebody who's been aboard the ISS?
Really?
Yeah,
They're liars.
well then I'm a liar.
Yes, you are.
She would like a second one if she could.
You would like a what?
A second one, sure.
Oh, you want another one for a friend? Okay. That's good. Have a good discussion about it. If you just study the topics on there, you'll get smarter, even if you don't accept it. Because they're all things that you need to think about.
See, the thing is, I am a huge science nerd. Like, I'm reading them thick boy science books when everyone else in my class was reading, like, you know, the chapter ones.
Yeah, my son has a 155 IQ too.
I don't remember what my IQ is.
Yeah.
It's pretty high, though.
And my dad was a math teacher. So I'm not afraid to look at these things. A lot of people look at that and they say, oh my gosh. But no, if you pick it apart one time, you know, this and then this, and these are all on the video, then you'll be able to see that. I took about 2 weeks on this perspective. I'm there, that can't be true, that can't be true, and it is.
Do you want to know something?
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to attack you here. I just like to discuss things.
All right, that's fine.
Like, the reason this is an amateur and this is a lot higher up. This one is. You can see by like the indentations of the clouds and how far away and like how they look. And this one, it's different, and you can tell this is closer to the Earth's surface.
Right.
And because Earth is like massive.
Really?
like,
Tell me the equator.
the equator? It's right in the middle.
No. What's the length of it?
I don't know.
So then how do you know it's massive?
Because I did research on it. For the one science project, we had to figure out how many square inches there were on Earth, and then we had to figure out, like, per each climate, how many bugs live in a square inch, and then we did that.
I know, and they have you all confused with minutia. This is how one of the reasons how they get you involved and enveloped in it by minutia. So the equator is 24,901 miles, and I think both our camps agree on that. The globe and the flat, we both agree on that. So here, the equator goes around here, and it's 24,901. All right. So based on that, we have a formula. Now look, if you have a ball. 24,901. So from the equator to the North Pole, it's 6,000 miles about. Just about, okay? The radius is about 4,000 miles. So in 6,000, it's got to drop 4,000. So how do you figure that one out? Like, how can I justify that in my mind? Like, that reduces down to every 3 miles, it's got to drop 2.
My mother is urging me to hurry up and go. Do you have, like, an email?
Oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, is my email on here? My video channel is on there. If you go to my video channel and you just leave a message, say, give me your email, I think I usually put it on there. Yes, and I can talk to you anytime. Thank you for stopping. You're a smart girl.
Okay.
10 things.
What
you
is
can
this?
Discuss it.
Who has this here?
It's me.
You didn't pay to be part of the festival. I'm
No.
in charge of the festival. You
That's
got
nice.
you got to get it out because
No.
you're blocking the road here.
No, I'm not.
What do you
And
mean
I
you're
have
not blocking the road?
and I have every right to be here.
No, you have
Call
to pay
police
to be
and
here.
get 'em out of
Yeah.
here.
Go ahead. Go get
Yeah.
the police.
Yes.
That's right.
The festival runs on money paid by the people that pay these vendors, not by you.
Every vendor here
That's
paid a
ridiculous.
fee.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
I passed about 6 or 8 cops here and nobody
Well, they
said
don't
Well,
know.
they don't
They
know.
don't run it. Look,
Okay.
wait, all of these people paid to be here. You did
Okay.
not.
No.
And this is blocking. If the police, actually, we are required to keep the middle lane open.
Okay,
This is
then I'll
blocking.
move a little bit.
No, you need to get out.
I'm
You did
sorry.
not pay.
I am not leaving. Call the cops. You can take this home. There's about 10 things on here you can talk about.
All right, thanks.
Good discussion.
I already know it's circular.
Yeah, it's like this, circular, like a pizza.
No.
Can you show me any curvature?
It hangs suspended.
It's what?
It hangs suspended in space. Read the Bible.
Okay, here we
It says
go.
it in the Bible.
240 verses say it's flat.
No, it's not.
Okay, we're going this way. Hi.
Hi there.
I'm running the Taste of Hamburger Festival in town. I have an issue and I need a police
Want to take this home?
down at the corner of 3rd and Pine Street.
Yeah, I want to get a picture.
3rd and Pine Street. In Hamburg. We have a vendor that did not pay and she's set up right in the
shouldn't
middle of
be
the
I'm not a
street.
vendor.
She's got corner. We can, well then we can go all the way around.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I got a good one.
The other side's different. Did you get that side
No,
too?
I didn't get a picture.
Earth is not a spinning ball.
No, it's not.
Do you want a brochure?
610, yes, 3074. Okay. Well, yeah, the whole streets, there's a festival in downtown. And
I have a-
8 blocks are 8
You
blocks
better
are
tell him I got the
But
case
the
law for
officers
13
on
cases
duty
on free
here.
speech.
No situation. Yep. I'm gonna be here till they get here. All right.
Thanks for supporting the
It's
Our Town
called
Foundation.
200
It's
proofs.
awesome.
Earth is not a spinning ball. It's just some lady that decided to set up in the middle of the street. And she's handing out information.
Here, you want to take this home?
Okay. No way. Thank you. And also, you're doing that, and that's not allowed. Handing information out.
I'm sorry, you don't know the law, lady. Yep. You got to know the law.
Yeah, I can stand anywhere I want, so that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I know. You don't know the law. I've been harassed.
Thanks for helping out here.
Thank you. You're welcome. Earth is not a spinning ball.
So I've had AP Physics 1 and AP Physics 2, right?
Okay.
So gravity is 9.81. Do you believe that the Earth is moving up constantly at
Oh no.
9.81?
No,
That's
see
what some
that's
people
put out
believe.
by the Flat Earth Society. That's a
Okay.
government-run organization. They put out false information. No, that's
So what
crazy.
What do you think then?
I think we live inside a tourist field.
Okay.
Okay, and the electricity is free flowing. Let me just show you this. I need a better clip. Okay, but we live inside a tourist field. This is the North Pole. Antarctica runs around the outside, and we're in here like this, the inertial plane. Do you ever hear about the inertial plane?
Wait,
You got to
so you're-
study magnetics.
Are you saying that we are there?
We are on my hand. That's the inertial
Or, like, We're
plane.
here on the top.
No, there's free flowing electricity up here. Did you know that? Tesla proved that. There's a free flowing electricity. The government takes it and charges us for it. Antiquitech, antique buildings had their own collectors on them. And look into mud floods. They show the Antiquitech.
So this is Antarctica.
It goes around the outside edge.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Do you believe that
North Pole's in the center. These all use the flat Earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. They don't want you to know that it goes around the
So
outside.
that would be Antarctica around it.
No, what, the fig leaves or the grape leaves or whatever?
Well, what about, do you believe like the firmament is above?
Yes, you can take this home. There's 10 things on there. No?
Like the water above?
Yes, I do. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is.
Like in the Bible how it says the firmament and how God put the waters above?
Yeah, but I'm only teaching science here. Unless you want to bring up the Bible, then I
I feel
can.
as though it's referenced there too. So I just,
Yes, it is. But see, that's an ancient document.
Okay.
And people just think it's a religious book when it's really ancient writings.
Yeah, it is.
So there's a lot of other ancient writings. If you look at them, even the Quran says he laid it out like a carpet. There's a carpet to go around a wall. I mean, really.
Yeah.
So we got to look at our ancient writings and say, well, how can I prove that to myself? You got to go out and prove it yourself.
Yeah, I've also seen this one where the sun and the moon going like.
The yin and the yang? Yeah. You know why that? I think that the dome has like fiber optic properties.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to move.
What are you talking about?
You're going to be moved one way or the other, so you have to move.
Well,
Wait for the police to come, Jeff. They're on their way. I
Yeah,
already
because
called
if you get
911.
nasty with me, I can have you
That's right.
arrested.
It's okay.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
You'll
so
get
don't
moved-
do that.
You'll get moved shortly, okay?
Yeah, well, have a nice day. So here, you can take that home. There's 10 things on there you can talk about right away. See, I do this free speech, and sometimes people they harass me, but other people, other places, they know the law, and I'm well within the law.
Here we go.
So I don't know how this is going to go.
Do you,
I am within the law.
I'm watching what you're doing.
So this is harassment, and this is what you get with people who are ignorant and don't know.
Being ignorant is not
You didn't
paying
pay.
to have a stand
You didn't pay.
here.
Everybody
No,
else
that's
paid.
not
Wait
it.
for the cops to come.
You pay.
Wait for
Everybody
the
else
cops.
paid to have a stand here. So if you can get out $500, you can stand there.
No, I'm not
You
doing
get out
that.
$500, you can stand there.
People died for my freedom of speech.
Good burger.
No, he's trying to harass me. You can take that home.
How is it flat?
You can take it home. It's flat because there's no curve.
Really?
See, there's a
Look at it.
curve here.
Where's the water go?
That's not Earth, though.
There's a
If it's
curve
flat, How come the
here.
water doesn't fall off here?
Yeah. It's,
Well,
what is it,
because
just fall into
Antarctica,
space?
Antarctica goes around the outside
Oh,
edge.
so Antarctica just stretches around the Earth now?
Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. North Pole's in the center.
outside edge, not the middle.
Let her stay all day.
Because the sun is what gives us our heat. It's radiating.
So why is it supposed to be?
Did you ever look into this? No.
You
No.
never looked into why the Earth is round? No.
For 61 years. For 61 years.
Look how you're blocking the street.
Let's walk far enough till it gets
For
cold.
61 years, I believed exactly what you did.
Have you ever gone far enough to get to Antarctica?
I took videos of Atlantic City from Wildwood,
Can we go to Antarctica?
32.6 miles
Yeah, but
away.
did you ever go far enough to get into Antarctica?
Take
I'll
this
take
along.
it. I mean, you're crazy. I'm sorry.
I know.
And you're stealing from other people by setting up and not paying.
I'm not setting
So
up.
I wouldn't believe what a thief says anyway.
Why don't you take a long walk and see if you fall off the edge? Hold on.
You could take it with you. I'm here on a free speech issue. Free speech.
Nothing's free here.
Yeah, it is.
Nothing's free here.
Free speech. Oh, stop it. You walked in front of me. Would you like to take this home?
No thanks.
Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball.
Oh my God.
We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Would you like this? Would you like one? There, would you like one of these? There's 240 Bible verses. Earth is not a spinning ball. No, it's not. Did you ever look into this?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you have not.
Everything you're doing here is opposed to everything I am.
Well, then let's have a talk about it. You are not the defined by what you know.
You know, you're harassing me.
Trying to get that through this crowd.
Stop walking into me.
I'm going to call the police on you.
I'm going to call.
They're already on the way.
Where would you like me to stand and wait for them?
Right there.
No.
Stand right there.
I'm going up to this
Get
intersection.
the police to come after
I'm
you.
not running away from you, you bully.
What is this?
It is. Did you ever hear about it? Thank you.
It has nothing to do with physics of the earth.
You know anything about physics?
Sure do.
Okay, then how come water never does that? It always does that.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's the curve?
Gravity is equal all the way around the circle.
There's no gravity. You know why? It
Well,
pull-
see you float up.
Okay, we live inside a torus field. It's a push down, not a pull down. The core of the Earth is over 1,000 degrees, and metal loses its magnetism at 1,000 degrees. So,
So how come I don't fall off the edge?
because Antarctica goes around the outside edge. Look at these world organizations. They leave off Antarctica. Why? Why?
I have no idea. I really
Okay, they don't want you to know. How come there's Chicago across Lake Michigan, 60 miles, and we can see it?
Because the buildings are high enough.
No, it should be hit down 2,400 feet according to the formula. You figure out a formula that you like, and then you show me where the curvature is. There is none.
21 miles is as far as you can see to the horizon.
No.
You go up in space and you look and you don't see anything flat. You see the curvature of the earth. Bingo.
No,
I'm
that's a
done.
GoPro lens.
What?
It's a GoPro lens, wide angle lens. There's no curvature. You look at some of those things.
I will.
Good.
I will because I'm always curious.
That's good, because
Not that I agree with you, but
That's good.
I appreciate your attitude.
Do you do you believe in Jesus?
Absolutely.
There's 240 Bible verses also that say it's flat.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can I talk to you for a second over here?
I will talk to you over here at the curb,
Okay.
but you have to tell her to move out of my way.
You do have to move out of the way. Go ahead and step over there.
Joe, this side.
No, I was not getting my weapon out. Okay, here's a paper with 13 court cases that protect my freedom of speech rights. I have the right to be here. I have the right to do this.
Nobody's
no one's
arguing.
saying
Well, they have really been harassing me horribly.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're here now. Don't worry about it. Okay?
Okay, here's
Okay.
We're just coming to talk to you. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. You have every legal obligation, right? to
And
be
you are being recorded. Am I being recorded with you?
right here as well.
All right, hi.
So, you have every right to be here as long as you're not creating a scene and blocking. You got to
You mean the way
keep
they have
moving.
been doing to me
Okay, I told you not to worry about her. Okay. We're
and them?
Okay.
Here's
As long
the
as
deal. Here's the
you keep
deal.
moving.
You gotta keep the stand moving. You can
Okay.
talk and engage with anybody you want, but you
Okay.
can't set up. You can't turn it in the street to block movement of pedestrians. Okay.
All right,
You just have to keep it moving.
That's a deal.
Okay. Nobody's saying you
Hey,
can't do this.
now you're gonna tell them to not walk in front of me so I can keep moving?
Yes, that's. We'll talk to them after
we're gonna talk
after
to
you
them
get
after
on your
this.
way.
Thank you.
So, but you just got to keep it moving, okay?
Okay, will
And if
do.
you want to stop and talk to somebody, it's got to be real short and brief. Okay,
Okay, that's
You
fine.
just got to keep it moving. Okay.
So what if I was a preacher and I had a bucket and I stood it on the sidewalk and I preached?
That's different because you're on the sidewalk. You're not in the street.
Well, this is a public thoroughfare too.
For vehicles.
Ma'am,
So,
you need to go. We're not going to argue with you. We're not going to stand here and
No.
argue and contest it. You need to go.
No, I'm here on a federal issue. You're only local. I'm here on federal.
You have any authority under the federal government?
Yes, I do.
All right. Here's what's going to happen. Are you soliciting
You
anything?
take that. No.
All right.
Those are 13 court cases that protect my freedom of speech.
Okay. Take that. I don't want your paper. You need to move on, ma'am. Sorry.
No, I will move and I will walk, but I will not be leaving.
Very good. Anybody Anywhere outside of this area is open to you.
No, I can walk anywhere around this event.
Okay.
Just keep moving.
I will keep moving, that's
Are you
fine.
soliciting or are you selling anything?
I am not soliciting.
Are you selling anything?
No.
Okay. Very good.
She's walking and
She's
talking.
good to go then.
Yeah, you're good.
She's not selling anything.
You're fine. Just continue to go. You're fine. Don't let them bother you again.
I'm going to set
All
the
right?
ground rules up.
I
here.
asked them not to.
I'll deal with her. All right.
No, you won't deal with
I'm
me.
gonna
They
yeah,
already did.
First of all, I'm their boss. Okay? I'm Tony Kuklinski. I'm the police chief. Okay? I'm going to explain a few ground rules to you.
I've done this over a year and a half now. I know the
And I'm
rules.
so glad you are, and believe me, I support the Constitution and everything that you do. I
Until?
support no, there's no until. That law is 100%, and I believe in. I'm a constitutionalist, so I believe in what you're saying and what you're doing. But I'm just going to give you some ground rules. I can't have you blocking intersections where people are walking. If you want to simply walk through the crowds, keep your stuff going, I got no problem with that. If you want to set up in an area and talk to folks where you want to hand out flyers and things like that, it's a good to go. The one issue is when this comes up to, if you're soliciting for money, or if you're, no, let me finish. I don't need the face right now, but let me finish what I'm going to say. And then you have all the...
I pay for all this myself.
I'm glad. I am so glad. It's something you believe in, and that's just great. So here's what I'm just going to ask you to do. Don't block sidewalks, don't block intersections, and if you want to grab something along the side, you're good to go. As long as you're not soliciting or doing anything else like that, you're good to go. All right? You pass out your flyers or
Hey,
whatever else.
did you hear that?
And that's what the ruling today is going to be. What I would
That's
do is
fine, and that's fine.
Here's what I'm going to tell you in the future. I'm not going to deal with this. We do have soliciting and peddling permits.
I
in the
am
borough.
not soliciting. I am not peddling.
Once you go out and you start going door to door and things like that, yes, you are then soliciting. You're asking for support of your whatever you're doing. I'm just going to ask you to stop at the Borough Hall if you're going to plan on doing this in the future. We will issue you a peddler's permit.
I only go to events, public
What's that?
events. I only go to public
And that's
events.
fine. So stop at our Borough Hall.
And I go to Ocean City Boardwalk too.
And you come see me. I've seen you at the Ocean City Boardwalk. I have a house in Ocean City. So, you come down and see us. I'll be glad to issue you a permit. You can come down and do that.
Thank you.
Understood?
Yes.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank
So
you.
she has to just keep moving.
She's got to keep moving, and that's what she's doing. As long as you just don't.
And you have to stop harassing me.
Okay, that's enough. I get it. I understand.
All day was great, and then they just started bumping into me on purpose.
Okay, I understand.
Situation resolved.
You're good to go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Have a great day.
Would you like to take
You
this?
got your first taste, right? Now you see what I'm saying. Can I have a bite? Oh, man.
Wow, that's a 4-person burger. Free speech wins! Free speech wins! Here you go, you take that home.
100%.
There's 10 things in there that you can look at. And I'll make you think a little bit, that's all.
I'm thinking.
No, he said I could be on the sidewalk or off the side.
Pretty sure you said out there.
Holy crap, lady, you're Nazi.
Yeah, she's a Nazi. She's a Nazi.
Yeah, like I'm more popular than her hamburgers. Uh-oh. Would you like to take this home and look at it?
might get a good shot. Most likely, because that's a solid walkway, because there's everything blocked off here.
I don't know if there's like a wall, because there's a wall here.
The sidewalk's open going down though.
Oh, okay. 10 things on there you can think about. Thank you. Yeah, I am. There's 10 things in here you can think about. Did you ever hear this before? Yeah, I did. What do you think?
I don't know, it's hard for me to believe.
Yeah, it is hard. When I
Say
was
that the earth is flat?
for 61 years, I believed this bull.
Yeah.
2.5 years ago, I said there's something to this now. I got to look at this.
Yeah.
So, North Pole's in the center, Antarctica goes around the outside edge.
Yeah.
And all these world organizations, they leave off the Antarctica part. Why is that? And we can see 60 miles to Chicago across Lake Michigan.
Well, let me look this over. I got a table here.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
look it over. Thank you.
Very good. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear this? You want to look into it? There's 10 things on this brochure. Coming through. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear this? Want to look it up? Thank you. You're welcome. Earth is not a spinning ball. Want to look at it?
I'm an aerospace engineer. I build satellites for a living, and I used to work for NASA.
I feel sorry for you.
Okay.
Yeah, because if this, when you realize that we actually live on a flat plane, you're going to get real upset.
No.
I've
seen the images.
Yeah, images. They don't call them pictures. They're not allowed to legally. Images is CGI.
No, we call it pictures all the time.
No, CGI. Yep. Earth is not a spinning ball.
Excuse me, ma'am. I wanted to hear your philosophies on this.
Okay. Oops, sorry, honey. So, North Pole's in the middle, Antarctica goes around the outside edge. Captain Cook logged 60,000 miles. This is only, the Antarctica on the ball is only 9,000 miles. But this is 60.
Okay.
So there's some big discrepancy there. Then we can't find curvature. There's Chicago across Lake Michigan, 60 miles. That should be down 2,400 feet. There's no curvature to be found anywhere. This is reality. The line of reflection. But if it was curved, you'd only get a spot.
Well, when you're talking about a small distance of space, it's not going to curve when you compare it to tens of thousands of miles.
How big is the equator?
I got a friend of mine who works for NASA, and they got photos outside where the Earth is clearly globe.
In those organizations, there's compartmentalization. The one doesn't know what the other's doing. Do you want to hear what I have to say? You're going to laugh.
You can stop being rude to me because I'm just sitting here.
No, you're laughing at me.
Because I got base science on everything.
No, this is science.
All right.
Oh, here, wait. Look. I do. Yes, you may. Thank you. I'm going to go down over there. Oh, wait a minute. Here, come here. I'm going to go down this way. This is 4th Street. I'm only a block away. 4th and Pine, no, 5th and State. Oh, is this the line?
Yes.
Well, I don't want to get in the line. Would you like a brochure? Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things you can look up right now. Discuss it. Earth is not a spinning ball.
My browser.
This is what it's about, guys.
I'm good, thank you.
Earth is not a spinning ball. The government would never lie to us. We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Information never hurts you. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Would you like one? Good job.
You're gonna walk up through there, huh?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, good luck.
Earth is not a spinning ball. Everything I got is on this brochure. You want to look at it?
Well, thank you.
Okay.
It's not a ball?
No, it's not a ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. You know what? Can I untwist your strap? Would you mind if I do that?
Help yourself.
I'm one of those kind of people who likes to tuck in people's labels, and I scare them half to death.
Thank you.
Thank you. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Would you like one? Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever look into this? There you go. Would you like one? Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Would you like to look at this? Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear about this? Gotta look into it. Earth is not a spinning ball. Want to look at this? 10 things in here. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Did you ever look at this? The government would never lie to us. The government would never teach our children lies. Wait a minute. You laughed at me before. Okay. I'll yes, you may.
I have a question. What are solar eclipses again?
Okay. I don't teach what the planets do.
Because they.
Well, that's fine.
But the Earth does not get in between the sun and the moon.
Oh, it doesn't now
my
because it
question
doesn't
is,
go around and it
why-
doesn't spin and we don't stick to the Earth because of
You
gravity.
got to look at this
Right?
model. You're talking about this model, and the evidence doesn't fit this model. It fits a flat Earth model.
So right, I want to know. Wait, I want to ask her something.
One more.
She's all bottled up, Dad.
I know. He's curious.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so you know what you could do? If there,
move.
if it doesn't.
We heard.
I
If it
know.
doesn't get in between the sun and the moon, that means we're not spinning, we're not going around. How are we sticking to the Earth?
Okay, there's something called the torus field. We are not being pulled down to the Earth, we're being pushed down from above. And if you study electromagnetics, you'll understand a torus field and diamagnetism, which is a push down, a repelling force. And I am studying magnetism myself right now. I still have a lot to learn. Okay?
My biggest question is if we don't believe what you believe, like why are you so concerned about it? That's my
Okay,
opinion.
because they're teaching our children lies in the schools, and that's child abuse.
Well, I don't think they teach evolution too.
And that's a lie too.
Yeah.
And what has that done?
Nothing.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe
We
the
came from
Bible's?
something.
Okay, we came from something.
Yeah, we had to,
Okay,
yeah.
there's 240 Bible verses that talk about the flat Earth.
Well, yeah, because people they couldn't see anything. You know what I mean?
Take
I
that.
have them.
This is the Bible one.
All right. But
Thank you so much for talking.
good luck, man. I don't believe
I know
it, but
it's really hard,
why,
but
spend your time trying to get to the edge and see if you can look out over the edge. Can you?
there's
Join Antarctica with you, I'd love to.
I'm not trying to bust you. I don't believe
No.
you. You know what I mean? You got to be
there's
honest. We're coming.
yes.
We're getting there.
See, it's about the lie. That's what it's really about.
Yeah, but if you
and
can't
people
prove it
have
yet.
been turned away. A lot of the Christian community got hit hard by that picture of from Earth from outer space. And that was a lie.
If you can prove it, more people will believe it.
Well, it's right here, 200 proofs. And I really hope
Get
you
to
look
the
at
edge.
it.
Get to the edge and look over the edge.
It's
Then we'll
protected by
believe
it's
it.
protected by the Antarctic Treaty. Look that one up, 1959. Yeah. Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball. Huh, baby? Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. The government would never lie to us. Government would never lie to us, right? Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. The government would never lie to us. The government would never teach our children lies. Would you like a brochure? Would you like a brochure? It's got 10 science things in there. How about you? Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. Want to go ahead? Are you with her? Go ahead. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. The government would never lie. Would you like a brochure?
No.
Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. The government would never lie to us, right?
I actually have a friend that might buy one of those. She loves pickles. Oh yeah. So buy a second one.
Your wine slushy. Oh, they gotta go that way. Fine.
Yep. Earth is not a spinning ball. Would you like to